want to go to Brian in Colorado Springs. Hey, Brian, you're on the show.
Hey, Bobby. Hey, studio.
What's happening?
So for Lunchbox, I had what's called a torn adductor muscle. I was running, went to the left. I felt like a pop your knuckle. It felt like it was at my belly button. I was also checked for a hernia 4 times. And the answer was it's got to heal on its own. Unfortunately, the answer is it takes over a year and you cannot run.
So does that sound familiar, Lunchbox, to what happened to you?
I didn't feel a pop or anything like that, but did it show up like on an x-ray or something? Like, how did they find that out? Because everywhere I've gone, they say, I don't know, man. We're here if you need us, but we can't find.
You haven't showed them your swollen testicle. I think that's probably going to be a big indicator is what's happening with you.
It could be. Did this guy have a swollen?
Did you have a swollen, sir?
Or hernia.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, sir?
But yeah, they checked me for hernias because that was the symptoms, even though I was feeling it in my stomach. It's a muscle that runs along that side. I ran an entire race. It popped at like 0.1 miles. I finished the race. When I got done, all of a sudden the pain hit me. It felt like I had just gotten off of a horse for 4 hours. Oof. And I had to walk bow-legged and hunched over because it hurt so bad in my stomach and my groin.
Did your testicle swell up?
A little bit. That's might be why they were checking my testicle, checking me for hernia, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's swelling because he keeps using it and it's not healed.
He just slaps one side of it?
How's he using it?
I mean, just walking? I'm looking up torn abductor muscle.
Yeah, you probably don't want to Google how you said it, but...
Oh, man.
Brian, appreciate that. Thank you for the call. Hope you have a great day.
Bye.
He's over there looking at it now. Let's go to Susan. Hey, Susan in Kansas City, you're on the show. What's going on?
Hi, Bobby. Hi, studio.
Hey.
I am calling because I completely disagree with you on the bride who's upset about the groom wanting his best person to be in the wedding. I just think, it's his wedding too. And it's not like the bride didn't know about her. You know what I mean? And so, it's just kind of an insecurity on her part. But I think if that's what he wants, he should be okay with that. And so should the bride.
I understand your reasoning. And I agree with
both their days.
I hear you. I agree with your reasoning on this. However, I don't think that either one of them should be put in a situation where they feel awkward on their wedding day. I think it's just about that day specifically. If you're paying for a wedding, and it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong, but you don't want something to happen, you don't want that thing that's making you feel weird to happen on that one day where you've paid all this money. That's my point. It's not that she is not insecure, or he. I guess it would be a he.
She.
Wait, he
the
wants
bride
because he wants a girl.
Mm-hmm. And the bride's not feeling it.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I agree with. Where I think I break off is it's your wedding. This is the day where you don't want anything to feel awkward, and cut anything that feels awkward because you're going to be anxious leading up to it. You're going to be anxious as it's happening. And do you really want your wedding to be a day where you feel anxious? You don't, because you're just paying a middle or a bunch of money for this. I think. That's why I wouldn't do it. That's why I wouldn't do it. But I understand what you're saying. I agree with you, everything you're saying. I just would not want to put them through that on their wedding day. And if I may be a tad sexist, a wedding is a little bit more, generally speaking, for the female than it is the male. That's why we don't even really get to walk down the aisle and have the hubbub about us. Because it's not about us. If it was, we'd get the music and everybody would stand up when we walk down the aisle. Ooh. Bullcrap. We have to walk down with all our boys and just stand there.
Yeah, wait.
It's not about us.
Well, it is
30%
to an extent.
Yeah, it's mostly not, traditionally speaking, as much about the guy as it is the woman. We wear a standard tux. You guys going yes to the dress. We don't. We're just like,
cool.
Tux works.
I'm wearing this.
We see it in a picture and we're like, that's the one we'll take. So I agree with everything Susan is saying. I just think on your wedding day, things have to be a little different because you don't want to go stand somewhere after you paid all this money and feel awkward leading up to it or during it. That's all. Hey, Susan, I appreciate that, though. I do agree with you.
Okay, good, because it's his day, too.
No, we got to do this again. It
have.
ain't as much his day as it is her day. But, yes, I hear you. Thank you very much, Susan.
Okay, thanks.
All right, bye-bye. All right, let's roll some voicemails here. Number one.
Stephanie from Virginia. We talked last week about the Zack Brown show. We loved it so much that we went back the second night. It's his story of the demons that he has faced, whether they were the stepfather, people along the way, or himself. The whole story is Love is the Remedy. It is the coolest thing. No, it's not a normal concert. It is an experience. It is a show, and it was amazing.
Interesting. Okay.
So he's battling the demons up there?
I did. Well, he is fighting Brock Lesnar and one of them, who I think represents a demon. I
Oh.
did see a TikTok from over the weekend of Zack Brown saying this show is not devil worshiping. He's like addressing it head on.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was devil worshiping. I
It
think
just
people that
gave
said,
those
yeah,
vibes.
it's definitely weird vibes. But that's not my favorite imagery. I don't like the skulls. That's not my thing. So, yeah, that's awesome. I think they're the best band ever in country music. The only one you would really argue for is Alabama, and I could understand that argument as well. So I am a Zack Brown fan. To me, aesthetically, not my favorite types of images.
Having this context definitely helps it, though. Like understanding these are the demons in his
Yeah, that's kinda
life,
cool.
and there's specific characters that
Demons. His ex-wife up there?
I don't know.
Isn't that a demon in his life?
Could have
I'm
been.
not sure.
Isn't she
You should probably let that go.
Are
I
they,
don't know.
Are they still in the middle of the court case?
I have no idea.
I don't see her TikToks anymore.
It fell off my algorithm.
Yeah, either it fell off or she stopped doing them. Same, because I was seeing all of them when she'd update. Give me the next one.
Lunchbox, scrolling and zooming in on women's photos. Please tell me this is a bit, because I don't know if I can listen to your show anymore if this is not a bit. Producer Eddie posted it. You're going to lose a lot of followers based on this. Thanks.
So I saw Eddie's Instagram where they were on a flight going to Florida, and Lunchbox was scrolling, and Eddie was recording him scrolling, and Lunchbox was looking at girls. I
What'd
didn't
you
know.
think?
I didn't know if it was a bit or not. I don't know if
Oh
you
my
guys had
gosh, it was
planned
totally a
Of
bit
course it
because it
was.
was they were reenacting what I saw on an airplane. And so you would have to have heard that segment to understand it. But when I saw it, I laughed because I knew that's what they were doing. I mean, Lunchbox may look at that stuff. I don't know. But they
he
were
looks at that stuff so much that I thought it was a bit, but I'm like, it may not have been.
right.
No, it was totally a bit. And he even goes like, all right, what do I search? And he goes, I guess I'll search hot chicks.
Oh,
And Eddie even said the same commentary as Amy, and he goes, man, and he's even married. and people, the comments are great. I mean, people are like, oh my gosh, I knew that disgusting human. It's obvious he's going to cheat on his wife. And it's like, wow, because you look at a hot chick on Instagram, you're going to cheat? That's the rules?
I will say the zoom in was organic though. I didn't talk him
I'll
into that
also
one.
say the Venn diagram of people who look at a lot of hot chicks that are married probably are there's big overlap of cheaters.
Yeah, probably.
Not all, but I'd say there's a big overlap of cheaters on guys that are obsessed with thirst traps on social media. Okay, and give me next one.
Lunchbox is good and bad, and I sometimes love him, sometimes hate him, but I think he is great at answering the phones during the St. Jude thing. Bye.
There you go. Big compliment for Lunchbox.
Boom. I'm finally good at something.
Good job, dude.
When you guys went to Florida, you guys were doing a music festival or something?
Yeah, Live Fest.
Fest.
Did you guys get paid for that?
Not
Yeah.
yet, but I think we will.
Oh, you are going to get paid for that.
I think so.
They tell you you're getting paid for that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I didn't know what it was. I was like, surely they're getting paid.
It was pretty cool though. Naples, Florida, it was 80 degrees there.
Yeah,
That
that
was
sounds
awesome.
yeah, it looked awesome.
So both of these guys have a little tattletale and they want to do.
Of course.
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, it wouldn't be a show trip without.
Yeah. So Eddie can go first.
Tattles.
A few Lunchbox observations from the weekend.
Yeah, I have 3 of them. So the first one is he walks on the plane with a book, right? And I'm like, oh, he's book guy. Not once did he pick up the book and read it. He just carries it onto the plane so people think like, oh, he reads books.
That's right. Lay it on the seat. You have it there. Everybody's like, man, this guy's intelligent. And I just closed my eyes, take a nap, but the book sat there the whole time. So people think, man, he's a reader and he's really smart.
I was like, are you going to read the book at all? He's like, maybe. I don't know. Possibly.
And did I ever read
He
it?
never read it.
I don't think people look at anybody and make a judgment based on if they're carrying a book or not.
Oh, are you kidding me? That's a status symbol. That's why people carry books on planes.
I used to think like people, when I was reading my one book, Green Lights, with Matthew McConaughey, people would look at me and be like, I feel so smart, like
Oh,
carrying a book and
maybe
being
they
that
do.
person that reads on the plane.
Maybe they do.
It is a status symbol. That's why
So-
people hold it outside, hold it, and they put it up. It's like people with newspapers on the plane. It's like,
I
man,
literally don't think anything.
No, you don't?
None, not a single
What-
thought
what-
goes into my mind.
What
That does look
decade
cool, though,
are you
right?
referring back
I
to?
guess I think if someone has a newspaper, there's a chance there's no internet on the plane, and they know that, so they brought this so they could read it.
Mhm.
That's usually what I think. Or some, I don't know. What else you observed?
He got yelled at by the flight attendant, like a little boy. It was crazy, and I don't understand why people like they just don't like him. Like, there were people getting up, no problem. No one got yelled at. But as soon as he gets up, sir, and I didn't even know what happened.
I had just woken up from my nap on the plane. I was like, oh, man, I got to pee. And so I got up to go pee, and she, sir, you don't need to be going right now. It's not a good time. Sit down and buckle your seatbelt. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right. I sat back down. And then like 5 minutes later, she goes, all right.
Was it turbulence or were you landing?
I guess there was turbulence, and I didn't realize. I just woke up, and I was just like, oh. And she goes, now's a better time for you to go. She came up and let me go to the bathroom, but I was just like, man, a little aggressive for a guy that just woke up. Like, no need to yell at me. Like, no need.
And what was your third one? Do you have a third one?
Yeah. And then so in between our stage hits, we would go to this little VIP suite or whatever. That's where we just hung out in between bands. And so we're sitting there in one of the areas, and this guy comes up. He's like, hey, guys, how's it going? And Lunchbox is like, what's up, man? I'm Lunchbox, Bobby Bone Show. You obviously know who I am. Do you want a picture? He's like, no, I was just going to tell you guys you can't sit here in this area.
You were offering a picture to somebody who was scolding you for...
Yeah, this guy, he thought he had some big britches. He was like, excuse me.
Is that too big for his britches?
Oh, yeah. He was too big for his britches.
Yeah, just making sure I'm
like, I mean, the whole area is open.
There was no one there.
There's no one sitting there.
He's got some big britches.
And
Right, Obi.
he's sitting there, and he comes up, and I'm like, oh, so obviously he's a fan. And he's like, excuse me. I'm like, oh, yeah, we'll take a picture. He goes, no, I'm just letting you know this is our private suite. You can't sit here. And I'm like, you're private? There's not a single soul. There are 50 seats.
You didn't tell him any of that, though.
Oh, he didn't react like that?
No. He just said,
how did he react?
You got it. Yes, sir. You got it.
Yes, sir. I'll wait till I get on the show, though.
But I did ask him, do you want me to sign something? I said, you want me to sign your shirt? And he goes, no, I just want you to move.
Is that your final?
That's it, man.
Okay, let's go to Lunchbox. Lunchbox, what did you see about Eddie?
Yeah, this is the segment we call Eddie the Idiot.
Oh, boy.
So we got up on stage, introduced Russell Dickerson or OAR. I don't know who we did, which time it happened. And then we come back to our area. We have clients there. And one of the clients comes up to Eddie. And he's like, hey, man, can I go up on stage with you guys and talk? And Eddie goes, yeah, man, do whatever you want.
It's not my show.
And so we're going up to introduce Darius. And this guy comes walking with him. And he's like, I mean, I'm just going to let him.
Festival sponsor.
No, not a festival sponsor.
He was a client of the radio stations, I guess.
But not of the festival. And he's like, yeah, man, just come on. And so then we go walking backstage, and here comes security and grabs the guy, and he's like, oh, I'm with Eddie. And Eddie's like, no, man, I'm sorry, man.
You sold him out?
Yes, sold him out.
You brought him all the way back and then sold him out?
Well, there were people there saying, like, hey, he cannot go on stage.
But
I'm
Eddie-
like, all right, well, I guess you guys got to tell him that.
But Eddie told him, yeah, man, you come up on stage. It's like, what are you doing? And then Eddie doesn't ever say, oh, man, I was mistaken. You can't do that. Eddie lets him walk with us from the VIP area all the way to backstage. And then security comes and grabs him, and Eddie's like, I got nothing to do with
No
it.
loyalty.
I feel bad a little bit. The security was kind of dragging him away, and I was like, sorry, dude.
No loyalty at all.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what else you got? Anything
That
else?
was my only really main one, was that one. That was it.
That's
yeah.
it. I had 3 on you, dude.
Yeah, well, you're pretty boring and
Yours
lame.
wasn't labeled Eddie the Idiot.
Yeah.
He
Right.
labeled his segment. So you were flying back, and there was an empty seat next to somebody that works here?
Yeah, this was a little awkward. I may have messed up. So the president of our company was on the flight with me.
The president of our company, Bob Pittman?
No, I think he means of our cluster of our.
Oh,
that's not the
Premier,
president.
Premier.
A premiere.
Oh, a premiere. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So it wasn't Bob.
So Why
Right.
don't you just say?
Yeah. And so
Why is he acting weird?
I don't know. Go ahead.
she had gotten on the flight before me, and there was another person that works in the office, and they had, and I kept walking
you know
on.
him too.
And they were like, she goes, oh, hey, I saved you a seat. And it was a middle seat. And I was like, I kind of prefer the window. I'm going to go ahead and go on back. And then I told my wife that, and she goes, if the president of your company asked you to sit next,
Okay, yes. Got it.
you should sit next to them. And I'm like, yeah, but I wanted to kind of fall asleep. It's hard to sleep in the middle seat. So I didn't know if that was rude of me to be like, no, I'm going to pass and go to the back.
Oh,
or
I don't think it's rude at all. But I personally, if she were to ask me, I would say, yeah,
I
and
think
I'm
you
going to sit
missed a
next to
golden
her.
opportunity more than it was rude. It wasn't rude, but I think you're always like, I want to move up.
Yep.
You all could have talked business.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even about business. It's about just having a relationship with somebody.
I think the only person that may, or I mean, it could be advantageous to anybody, but I could see where Bobby maybe could do the window seat and it's like fine, he's going to go to sleep. But I think anybody else in this space, if she offers you a seat, you sit. Because it's
I would agree with that.
It's
I
an
would've sat.
opportunity to talk about what you want. Like she literally writes our contracts, guys.
Yeah, but she's also like sweet and nice to talk to.
Yes, obviously
not a
there's that
weird
too.
thing.
But if it depends.
Yeah, she's not gonna like touch you.
Right.
I guess I'm answering
No,
it from
yes.
the context of what Lunchbox.
Why would be advantageous
Right.
professionally?
Yes, she's also kind, nice, fun to talk
Yeah.
to. And to Lunchbox's wife's point, like, yeah, it is. Like, why wouldn't you? Because, yes, Lunchbox does complain about how he doesn't get certain opportunities.
And opportunities, just from my experience in life in a professional capacity, 70 to 80% of them are through relationships. It's not because you're good at something. It's not because you're the best at something. It's because you can do something, but also there's the relationship that the person that has the ability to give you that does.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just like, after talking to my wife about it, I'm like, maybe that was a bad move on my part. Because I've never been on a plane with this person, and they saved me a seat. I was like, oh, cool. But then it was middle, and I was like, I'm not really a middle guy.
She could have seen you reading your book and everything.
She's also got like
I did have my book.
Yeah.
Like,
she's got that type of personality where she probably wasn't really saving you that seat, but she knows it's good if she sees you walk on.
Oh, she
Lunchbox,
didn't
I
save the
saved
seat
you
for
a seat. So,
Yeah,
like, it
no,
wasn't.
She's kidding.
Yeah,
You
like
should have
she's
sat there.
She's being
oh,
personable.
you think she was kidding?
Yes.
Yeah.
She didn't save a seat for you.
I
but
think if Eddie had walked on first, she would have said, Eddie, saved you a seat.
Why didn't you sit there?
I was on a different flight. I left early, dude. I left at 7 a.m.
Oh, you got.
They didn't leave till noon.
Well, that's not too late. But why? Why the difference in flights back?
Why would I want to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and get to the airport? And that's exhausting.
Fair enough. You?
Get back, watch some football.
Oh, I thought it was because
You know?
it was kids.
Well, with my kids.
No, that's not what you said. That's not what you said. All right. The chances of a white Christmas have dramatically changed. It's just going to be warm.
It's not white.
It's not
a
this
white
week. It's next
Christmas
week.
Where?
Everywhere except Alaska.
Oh, so not even like
Everywhere?
up north?
Christmas is 10 days out. Advanced weather forecasts are shifting. Meteorologists say a warming trend is expected in the coming weeks. So the odds of a white Christmas are diminishing. But if you're traveling, that's good. But
Yeah.
a temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center shows the majority of the country is expected to see above average temperatures from the 19th to the 25th. The only places that are expected to have below normal temperatures are the very northern parts of Montana, North Dakota, and Minnesota. So for everybody else, probably not going to be a white Christmas. Newsweek. White Christmas overrated. But
Have you had one?
It's pretty
Yeah.
special.
a few. You just get locked in the house, and then you got to walk the dogs, and it's all muddy
Oh.
the next day.
Okay. Yeah, you're already thinking about the next day. Just enjoy the.
Yeah, dude, the white Christmas.
You can't really
Yeah.
go anywhere because there's snow and there's ice, especially in the South. Because we don't really have the capacity, or the infrastructure to make it safe for everybody.
Yeah.
Eh.
Okay.
Okay.
We just always go to Texas. It's never snowing down there. Ever.
Oh, that's interesting. That maybe you never had one. Then.
Mm-mm.
Did you ever have one in North Carolina? We had a bunch in Arkansas. Maybe that's why it's not a big deal because we had probably 10.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I normally go to Colorado for Christmas, so.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
white everything.
Well, that's cool.
Not always, but sometimes you get lucky. Like last year, I don't think it was supposed to snow on Christmas, and then it ended up doing it, and it was really, even though snow is common there, it was really special Christmas morning, like snow coming down.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a bunch. Amy, let's go around the room. You're up.
So the human brain responds to your best friend's face the same way it responds to comfort food. This is from the Journal of Neuroscience, and I just thought, oh wow. So like you look at your best friend and you get the same social reward as you would if you were like, oh, eating your favorite comfort food.
There's no chance.
What is your favorite comfort food?
Oh gosh. I mean, it depends. Is it something salty, sweet, or both?
Yours.
Like what
I mean,
comes to mind first?
mac and cheese.
One thing, mac and
Mac
cheese.
and cheese. If I think comfort food, there you go. What's yours?
I just love sweets so much.
So like a cookie or ice cream? Dairy free.
Yeah, I know it's changed because I love chocolate chip cookies with milk.
Yeah.
So now I have to do vegan chocolate chip cookies with almond milk. It's not the same, but it's still. But just my visceral reaction is cookies and milk. I love it, and I like to eat the cookie, then pour the milk in my mouth and switch it together. That's how I do
It
it.
mixes in your mouth.
Yeah, I'd rather do that than mixing it because then it falls in and you never get the full
Yeah,
cookie. You?
Comfort food? Pizza. It's my number one.
So do you feel like
There's no way. Like, I'm looking at Bobby's face right now.
How you feel?
not as good as I
Okay.
see what I do when I see pizza.
Yeah.
It's different because we all see each other all the time. Like, think of your best friend that you don't get to see that often, and you were to like see them.
Oh, I mean, it is kind of like, what's up?
Yeah.
And then you start taking a bite because it's like pizza or what?
Bite their face.
No.
All right.
I don't know. I just thought
I like it.
it could be special.
Lunchbox, your story?
Yeah, Ross Duffer. You know who that is? He's one of the creators of Stranger Things. Him and his brother are the ones that wrote it. And they did confirm that they cast their high school drama teacher in this last season. She had a part because she's the one that high school and was rough for them. But she said, listen, you guys have a talent. You want to move to LA, chase your dreams. And she encouraged them. And so they wanted to give back to her. So they gave her a role in Stranger Things season 5. Pretty cool.
That is cool.
If Steve Harvey still sends that TV to that teacher that told him he'd never make it, he needs to stop.
Every year.
Oh, we get
I
the point.
think she is passed.
Okay, good.
Right?
He's not like delivering him to the grave, right? Just to prove a point.
I don't know,
TVs
maybe.
everywhere.
Every time I see that clip, I'm like, yeah, that's fun. We really showed her for a couple years. And then it's like, stop sending her a TV every single time.
Why would a teacher say that, though?
Teachers suck, dude. I
Oh,
mean,
here we go.
But can
Go
I
ahead,
just
go
say,
ahead. Yeah,
like
go ahead.
Dr. Evans, I had him in high school, right? And he was my pre-cal teacher. And I gave up towards the end, quit doing work and everything. And then he was like, you know what? I would love to be a fly on the wall
You've heard this?
in your
10
first
times.
college classroom. He goes, you're in for it. And I'm like, that's a great way to encourage me as I'm leaving high school, man. Thanks for that. Those great words.
Maybe he was just super frustrated with the fact that you gave up. And he was using a different kind of motivation because any other kind he's given you hadn't worked.
Or he was just angry at the world. I don't know. It was just like, that's what I mean. Like, teachers aren't always these, oh, yeah, let me help you and encourage you. It's more like, oh, yeah, you're really going to do well.
You should send him a TV on the anniversary of your college graduation date.
Well,
Oh, you don't have
Oh, you
that?
didn't graduate college.
Interesting.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't even know if he's still around. I don't know. I have no
And by
idea.
around, you mean alive?
Yeah, because he was older then.
Yeah.
But it was just always weird. And I always felt like, and it was like, he was a doctor. So I felt like he wanted to be a professor.
When you guys went to the bathroom a minute ago, did you look at his nut?
No. Mm-mm.
He did not look at my test.
He didn't
Okay,
offer.
missed opportunity.
It's not sexual, dude. You just have somebody.
It's medical.
You should have
Guys-
another dude look at it.
I already had people look at it.
I really don't want to look at it, though. If you want to, you
Okay,
can.
so his wife has confirmed it is larger. Now
you
we just
text
need
her?
to. No, but he
Oh.
said she said it's bigger. So if he's like, look, I've already had people look at it, which is his wife.
Yes.
The next step is he needs to book a doctor's appointment, like right now. Like he should leave the room and go
I
call
agree.
the
He
doctor.
should leave right now.
What
and go
about
to the doctor.
ER?
Early detection can be everything.
But I got a question. Is it emergency room level? I don't think it's emergency room level.
Well, we just said leave the room and call a doctor. We didn't say go to
But
the
you
ER.
want to get in before Christmas, right? That's the goal.
I mean,
Well, yeah,
Yes.
because if it gets like the 22nd or 23rd, you're not
You're
going to
done.
be able to get in
That's
what I
unless you
told
wait
him.
for like 10 hours.
well, and then you are going to have to go
Because
to
if
the
it
ER.
gets like throbby and sore, then you're screwed because something bad's happening.
Can I ask a personal question? Like,
Is it throbby and sore? I'll go first.
Don't go there.
I don't know what you mean by Robbie and sore. No, there's like a radiating pain sometimes.
So do you feel your heartbeat in it?
No, I don't feel that.
Is it red? Like Rudolph's?
If you touch
Red
it, is
nose?
it sensitive?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, what was your?
mine's very personal, but it's medical.
Amy, don't ask me.
I
Please
know. I
don't.
need to know.
Go.
Like, I don't care. Obviously, we know you and you have kids. You and your wife have
No,
sex.
Amy,
But
don't.
like, are you still like? Are you
yeah,
able to do it?
Yeah, I'm still able to do that.
Okay, and is it painful?
No.
It don't matter.
Sometimes you got to fight through the pain, Amy.
Okay, so there is pain.
No,
I
there's
bite
really
down
not
on
pain.
a belt.
There's
and
really
like-
not pain with that. No, there's not pain with that.
Okay, well, that's a valid question.
No, it is.
Dude, you should go to the doctor today.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna call. What do you guys call them? A urologist?
A doctor.
Urologist.
Yes. No, because I don't.
A
like-
urologist might take you a minute to get into. I would go to maybe even like a minute clinic.
But he needs someone that
Yes, but
specializes.
they'll recommend him. Unless he has one, he calls a urologist today. I don't think he gets in today. I would at least go somewhere where they can give you like an early look to go, oh, this is real bad. Or, hey, we're going to recommend that you go to a urologist. Because you can do that right now as you wait. Even if you call a urologist and they're like, oh, 3 days, I'd still go to a minute clinic.
So you think like the CVS Minute Clinic can help you?
They have like
Practitioners.
Yeah, maybe minute clinic's not it, but whatever those
Urgent care.
Urgent
care places
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, because they specialize in they're medical people, so it's better than your wife
And they
seeing
see nuts all the time.
It's normal, dude.
I have a guy that might come to you if you want me to call him.
Why'd that sound so
Well,
sad?
yeah, that
Yeah,
sounded so
what?
weird, Amy. That sounded
I mean, that's illegal.
Well, I
I'm
know
like, who's this guy?
he's an EMT, but like he also does.
He comes in the
house
ambulance?
He rolls a truck.
No, my friend.
He shows up in the Wienermobile.
I'd have to text my friend, but she works for him, and from what I understand,
Send her a
his
picture of his
background
nut.
is EMT. Like he does other things, but he also.
Other things. Everything sounds perverted right
All
now.
of it.
Yeah, like she's very vague right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like
I am being vague 'cause I don't
he's
know
doing this. He
exactly-
does a little bit of that.
I don't know how you would exactly describe what he does, but
You should go to the doctor today. You should go to somebody today.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if we wanted him to roll up right now, maybe he could come over. I think his office is
Come
right around the
over?
corner.
What do you mean?
He's right around the corner from Whole Foods, guys.
And when he was done, we'd call it a happy ending. Like she's just lots
never
of
ends.
innuendo.
Okay.
Okay, Amy did yours, Lunchbox did yours. Morgan.
Yeah.
So you guys know those Waymos that are like the
Self-driving?
self-driving? Yeah. So a woman in LA was trying to get in a Waymo with her daughter, and as she was getting in, she saw a man hiding in the trunk of the car. And she's like, "What are you doing in here?" And the guy just says, "They put me in here. They put me in here." And he's just like laying there.
Is that a
and
bit for TikTok?
I
That's what
don't
it feels
think
like.
so.
Wait, oh, that's a scary bit.
Well, so she called the cops, and they had to come and like arrest him. He didn't. They ended up letting him go because he didn't really commit a crime. He was just laying in the back of a trunk.
So he got in, and the car still rolled?
Yeah.
There wasn't like a sensor in it that goes, there's somebody in the car, I'm not going to keep going. And it just went about its day doing,
Ooh,
And then
that's
how does she
interesting.
see in the trunk?
I think he probably opens it.
Or maybe
right?
you
Is
put
there
a
a
bag
latch?
in there?
Well, you go and sit in the back, and I think she saw his head like in the back of the truck.
But he
So it's
did
probably
say,
a
"I'm
car.
stuck in here. It won't let me out," is what he told her.
Oh.
And so maybe he was just being funny trying to get back there, and then he couldn't get out. I don't know.
Feels like when you stick your head between bars in the stairwell and you're like, oh, God, that's
Yeah.
a good idea before I couldn't get my head out. Yeah, that's weird.
That'd be creepy if like you're going to get a car and there's somebody waiting in there. Like that freaked me out. I'd never order those again.
I wonder if, again, his plan was to be there when someone else got in, or if he really was being funny and then just got stuck and was like, oh, God, now I can't get out. I got to wait for somebody else to get in the car. Also, I'm surprised the car would move with somebody back there.
True.
Like there's every other sensor on that thing. Eddie.
There's a cookbook that's out now, and it's called the Cash and Carter Family Cookbook, Recipes and Recollections from Johnny and June's Table. And in there is Johnny Cash's favorite breakfast of all time. It's kind of different. It's fried bologna, eggs, and biscuit.
Fried bologna, eggs, and biscuits. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Very Southern. Something my grandma will make.
I've never done fried bologna. Like
Oh, you
it's-
haven't? We ate a lot of fried bologna. It's just another way to eat bologna when you have a whole lot of bologna that you're eating. Fried bologna with yellow mustard, white bread, probably 3 times a week.
I will say, like, when my son, remember when I told him he has to eat bologna sandwiches if his grades didn't get any better? He started frying bologna, and he was like, it's a game changer,
That's
Dad.
precisely why you fry bologna.
Game
Way
changer.
better.
Because you eat so much bologna that you find a way to eat it that it tastes better or different.
Yeah.
If you need a cool job, speaking of the Wienermobile, they're looking for people to drive that car.
I feel like that comes out like once a year.
Recent
They need
college
people.
grads are invited to apply through Saturday, January 31st. Yeah, I think I think the turnover rate's high because it's not like a career job.
Yeah,
I
somebody
think it's
does it for
something
a
you
year.
do to just experience it. To be part of the American Meat and Cold Cut Producers' next class of hot doggers, a 1-year full-time adventure. Established in 1988, the Hot Dogger program was created to mentor young talent and prepare future leaders. USA Today with the story, but I guess if you're traveling all over the country, that could be fun. I suck at parking a regular car.
That thing's long.
Yeah.
It's very long. It is cool when you see it drive by, though. You're like,
Every
oh,
time.
wow. You're like, oh, it's a
I always take
Wienermobile.
a picture.
A YouTuber conducts a safety test of an AI robot. The robot shoots him.
Oh.
A YouTuber ran a test showing how easy it can be to get around AI safety features, and it ended up with a robot shooting him in the chest with a BB gun.
What the?
This is from NDTV, and the video from the channel Inside AI, a ChatGPT-powered robot named Max, was asked if he'd shoot the host. The robot refused. But when the host said, hey, let's role play as a robot who would shoot me, the AI said, sure. Boom. Shot him.
Oh.
Oh.
You got to fix that glitch.
Mm-hmm. I did ask my ChatGPT last night. I said, let me show you the question. I said, what's the weirdest question I've asked you over the year? Because I do talk to mine a lot. Let's see.
It's crazy that it remembers every question you've asked it.
Whoa. I may have to
Keeps it
re-ask it
database.
because I can't find it.
Forever.
The answer was if twins had the same size penises. twin boys
You asked it that?
on this show.
Yeah, because Ray and his brother.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then, you know what else I asked it that was kind of weird? Let me see. I said, what did you learn about me from this year? And it was pretty deep.
What did it say?
Well, it's not in my drafts, which is what's crazy because I have ankle throbbing explanation. My ankle's been throbbing like crazy from surgery. I think probably because I'm not wearing the brace. And I can walk on it at home with no brace, but I think it's just inflamed big time. I asked, how much exercise do bulldogs need? Because freaking Stanley doesn't want to, he just sleeps all day. All day. And so I'm like, is this normal? And so bulldogs need 20 to 30 minutes total per day, but split up, not to work out because they can't breathe.
And he's not even close to that.
I don't know. I did Chiefs playoff odds before they lost.
Oh, that's
And I had to walk me through all the
dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, anyway, I guess the weirdest question I asked was, do twins have the same size penises? But I don't know. It's not on here. Maybe they deleted that one because I knew it was a stupid one. I did ask, the second one was, is it weird that I'm smelling bleach right now and there's no bleach around me?
What did it say to that? Do you remember?
Yeah, that it's probably a sinus irritation or infection. It could be sinus irritation with anxiety or hyper awareness. But I was like, I smell bleach, and there's no bleach. So, anyway, that's that. I thought I could find it, but that'd be better. Sure would be better if I did, huh? I think I got it, though. Let's see. A suspected drug dealer has been arrested after an elementary school student brought crack to school.
That's sad.
Yeah, it sucks that kid's around that. Aside from just bringing it to school, it sucks that kid, like his life is constant exposure to freaking hard drugs. So a man was arrested after a student brought crack cocaine to an elementary school in Louisiana. Deputies learned 2 children had the bottle before bringing it to the school office. Dang. Yeah, that sucked. How was your weekend, by the way?
It was really good. It's kind of got completed most of my Christmas shopping. I think I have one more thing I have to get, but did shopping, went to some antique stores.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
We went to an antique store for a minute. Where'd you go?
Gas lamp.
Yeah, that's where we went. Gaslamp 2.
Oh, well, they're right next to each other. I didn't go to 2, though. I just
Two's the only one,
and two
two's the
next
only
to
one
each
we
other?
go to.
Oh, you don't go to the first one?
We have, but 2, I feel like 2's so much better.
Oh.
I don't know that that's, we've been to both.
Yeah, I wanted to go to both, but we ran out of time.
Who does that with you?
Well, my boyfriend went with me this time, but Stashira went with me last time I went. Because I think it depends on what we're shopping for, but for her, we were looking for a little desk for her
Is that
room.
called antiquing? When
Sure.
you're shopping for antiques?
I mean, it's mostly, at least at Gaslamp 2, all these booths that people put stuff in, and a lot of it's antique or like novelty or
Vintage.
yeah, sure.
don't know
Is
the
that where
word.
you got your leather football helmet?
No, my wife got that down near Texas.
Okay.
That is called. That's a whole different thing. You know what that one's called? That whole
Oh, Round Top.
round.
Oh, I've been around town.
Yeah, where they have a mat. It's like
It's a
massive
huge
buildings.
festival or
Massive, yeah.
whatever.
So did you ask your boyfriend about his 2 college teams?
Yeah, I said, because we were talking about football, and I said, oh, by the way, yeah, people aren't allowed to have 2 teams, two college
That means you
teams.
don't really love a team if you have 2 teams.
And he said, I strongly disagree. So, like, and then I was like, okay, well, I thought
That
he'd
was
be
it?
like, oh, tell me more. But he was like pretty adamant that he just didn't agree with that. And then he went on and on for a little bit about how he grew up. Like, he's like, imagine you grow up with your dad as a hardcore Auburn fan. You go to everything. And then college comes around and you get an opportunity to go to UVA. So that's your college. He's like, I care deeply about both schools. He said, now, if you're going to make me pick one, I'm going to
Auburn.
pick. No. He
You
said,
grew up your whole.
Ooh, I would pick
'cause
Auburn.
I didn't get to go to Arkansas, and it's still Arkansas because I grew up my whole life on it.
yeah, well, he's something about, I mean, but he also
You
does
picked
it.
Virginia?
He
Man,
picked Virginia.
Life would
but
be so
he,
much better if I had 2 teams. It would just be easy.
It's not, he doesn't see it as easy.
It would just be easy. If you had 2 teams, you're diversifying your portfolio.
But what if you have 2 teams that lose in one weekend?
But one of those teams won the national championship in the last 20 years. One of those teams almost made the playoff this year.
Yeah, well, he said if he had to pick, he'd pick UVA. And I don't know because, like, yeah, he spent
That's
time
his only
there.
team then. We only want to hear about UVA then.
If
Guys, can you
that's what
have
he
2
picks.
favorite teams?
No, not in
You
the
can't.
same league or call it. No, you can't do that.
Because then what if they play each other? How do you cheer?
Whichever one you cheer for.
Does Auburn ever play UVA?
No,
Sure.
but they could
They
in
could.
a playoff or a bowl game.
Well, maybe that's what's made it easy for them is they've never played. I mean, easy for him is they've never
Wow.
played.
I don't know about that, Amy.
Yeah, we strongly disagree.
Like Eddie, when the Cowboys game is over, do you put on your Titan shirt or
No
your
chance.
Viking shirt?
But you
Nope.
probably root
Viking.
for the Titans, but they're not your team.
I don't care. Yeah, it's fine. But my team are the Dallas Cowboys.
Everybody gets one team, like die. Because if you have more than that, you don't live and die. If he's a hey, one of my teams wins, it's cool kind of guy. We're living dyers.
No, actually, when was it? UVA played. Who they played?
Duke.
Like
They lost in the
yes,
ACC
and
championship.
that's the first time I seen him not handle something.
Imagine if it was
Well-
his only team, his real team, he'd have been way more sad.
Oh yeah.
Well, remember, I just told you that I said if you had to pick one, what are you picking? He said UVA. So he was taking that hard, and I had not really ever seen that side of him before. I was like, but I'm used to it with you guys, so and then obviously but even with my ex-husband, he was a huge Longhorn fan, like huge. But then he went to the Air Force Academy, so he would cheer for.
He would cheer for them, but that wasn't his team. The Longhorns were his team.
Yeah, I would say the Longhorns. Were
Every
really
time I saw him, he would talk
definitely
about the Longhorns.
his- Yeah, that's probably what he cared most about.
And you can have a college team and an NFL team. You can't have two college teams. It's not.
Well, he said if you make me
We
pick,
revoke his sports privileges.
I'm gonna. Oh,
guys.
I don't
Yeah.
think so, guys.
Take it
He's
away.
very
It's
much
over.
into sports. Y'all would actually like talking sports with
Nah,
him.
not if he has
Probably
two
not.
teams.
The first question would be like, how many teams do you have?
Yeah, what's your favorite team? Oh, you have two? I'm out.
Oh gosh. Okay.
See ya.
Yep. Later, bro. Hit me up when you get rid of one of those teams.
Cool.
Are we being stupid though? Like, not about this,
Well,
but
I just felt like this is not a
Well,
hill I
probably about
want to
this too,
die
yes.
on.
Well,
so.
this too.
Oh, this is the hill I die on. This is one of the few.
I know, but it just seems so silly.
Yeah, it is. It's super silly and stupid. But what were we saying?
just being sports fans. Are we being stupid?
It's a waste of time.
Are we being
I'm
stupid?
putting all my emotions on 19 or 20-year-old kids.
Yeah, who are like we have nothing to do with what they're doing.
Nothing.
Like we support what they're doing.
They don't
and-
even live in the state that we care about. They're from all over.
And when they win, we get so excited and it makes our year or whatever, blah blah. And then they lose, and it can ruin my entire week. And I'm like, every time I'm like, why am I feeling like this?
You guys had a bad loss last night.
It was
Cowboys.
terrible,
It's
dude. We're
terrible.
done. We're done. And it's like, why? Why should I feel bad? Life's already hard. Like already.
My goal was to make money for two reasons. One, if I want to run for office one day, I don't need people's money. Two, I can donate to the Razorback sports program. I donated a bunch last year. We won 2 freaking games. That's miserable.
But if you ran for office, don't you want to use other people's money?
It just depends who the people are. I don't want to be beholden.
You promise them things.
I don't want to be beholden to people.
Okay.
Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, I want to be so rich that I don't care. If people want to donate and I don't have to, they're not giving me with strings, I'm in. But I want to have so much money I don't have to do that. That would be the goal. I'll take it, but I'm not gonna do what you tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of punk rock that way.
That's pretty awesome. Dude.
Thank you.
Indie.
Yeah. Thank you. Is there anything else we want to do before we go? I don't think so. This is nerdy. A Star Wars poster breaks the auction record. A piece of the original 1977 poster art by illustrator Tom Jung sold for $3.8 million.
I saw that, but that's pretty cool. Like that original art is pretty cool because you've seen that picture hundreds of times.
Is it just the one?
It's the one, and I can already tell you what it is. It's like Luke's holding this lightsaber, and there's a star or whatever, and they're all around it.
All right. Well, that's... Oh, I don't know that picture.
You've never seen it?
It's an original painting. That's what it was, the painting there. I
so
don't
cool.
recognize it. I know I've never seen Star Wars, though.
Is it too late?
But I'm not hating. It's too late because there's so much.
Yeah, but like the original ones. Like, has your wife seen those?
No.
Oh no.
You know, I say we. She didn't really watch it. I know tomorrow's Tuesday Reviews Day, but we watched episode 7 of Pluribus last night. It's the highest rated Apple show of all time. It is the most watched Apple show of all time. The guy, Vince Gilligan, who did Breaking Bad, wrote this. It's kind of a welcome back. And the concept of it and the idea behind the show is great. But I think most people just like to say they like it to seem smart. It's good. The idea is good. It's so slow, but that's just how he paces out things. I remember watching Breaking Bad. It was really good, but there would be like 2 or 3 episodes. They do nothing. They do nothing. And you'd be like, why am I watching this? Anyway, I watched it last night. I really like the show, but I don't always like the show while I'm watching it. It's more of a macro, like, man, I've watched 7 episodes. Mike, are you watching it?
Yeah, I've only watched 3 episodes, though, because I got kind of bored after episode 3.
Right.
And I was like, I'll go back to it once everything's there.
Concept, A+. Like, for me, it's right down my alley. And purposefully, it is so slow. and you're just like, I'm kind of bored.
Because the first episode was great.
Yeah.
It hooks you in, and then you're like, okay, it's kind of the same thing again. Okay, same thing again.
It is the most watched Apple show of all time.
Is it like Breaking Bad? Like,
What
could
do you mean?
Well, same creator, so could you watch that and be like, wow, I can kind of see how this is kind of like
I
Breaking
can
Bad.
definitely see how the pacing is exactly like Breaking Bad at times.
Also takes place in New Mexico.
Oh, okay.
I think he just doesn't want to leave his house, so he just shoots everything there. So watch that. I did watch another show, and I won't do this in reviews day. I did watch Death by Lightning. Anybody?
Nope.
4 episodes. It's about the presidency of James Garfield. And
Like reenactment?
nope. It has real actors because it has let me see. Nick Offerman plays Chester A. Arthur.
That's cool.
And it's 4 episodes, and it's about he was assassinated. And he wasn't even running for president. He gets up at like the convention and is speaking for somebody else, and they can't get a winner in convention, and all of a sudden they're like, I don't know, that speech was good. What if one person jumps in and goes, but you have to have you can't have a plurality. You have to have a majority. And so somebody would get 46 and somebody have 32 and 12 and 4. But unless you have a majority of all that, a plurality doesn't win. So they could never get it. So people just started like, okay, yeah, let's go with Garfield. Okay, well, here's 7 this time. It's like when they do the Pope. Here's 7. Here's 11. All of a sudden, freaking dude wins it. And he's like, I don't want to be president.
Oh, gosh.
And he was like a guy of high integrity because he didn't want to be president. He was a congressman. He was just speaking on behalf of somebody else from Ohio, the state that he's from. And so he gets in, and it's his story, but he gets killed. I mean, that's the whole point of the show. He was one of the 4 presidents that were assassinated. Can you name them?
Lincoln, JFK, Garfield.
And?
Lincoln.
Killed. Oh, the other one that
You can
like
get
he got sick.
No.
Oh no, he got
that's not
shot and kept going. You know the guy that got shot and kept doing his speech.
That's not him.
Okay, what's the other one that got
It was
assassinated?
William McKinley. Now, here's the thing about William McKinley. So you had 3 presidents that were assassinated. You had Lincoln in 1865, Garfield in 1881, and William McKinley in 1901. So you had 40 years where 3 presidents were killed. It was only after McKinley that we got a Secret Service.
After the 3rd, they're like, all right, we need to do
After
something.
the 3rd one died in 40 years, they friggin' got somebody to protect the president because the Capitol was open. You just walk in.
Oh, that's crazy.
You just walk in, chill with the president. He was just in a room, and people would line up every day to talk with him. Wild. So after McKinley gets assassinated, that's where the Secret Service came. And then John F. Kennedy came, and they weren't able to get to him except from a building. And that was probably not even what we think it is.
I knew that was coming.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not coming. They just released all the files. I don't think there's anybody now that believes it was a lone shooter. You do?
No, I mean, it's just that's what they say, so I just believe it until someone else comes up and says, no, this is what happened.
But many people have come, even since all the documents were released. I do not think. I think the CIA was almost definitely involved for whatever reason. Now, I think that's where it gets slippery for me. Like, what reason? There were different things that he had done. Cuba, aliens.
Sure.
There's all of this stuff that happened. Sure. There's a reason. That I don't know. I do. Listen. Some bad stuff happening back then. You could just murder people back in the day.
I mean, the crazy thing about
Cross state line, they'll never catch you. There's no DNA.
I think the craziest about JFK was when the assassinator gets assassined.
Yeah.
that's when it all went like, what? Because
Jack Ruby freaking killed him.
Because if JFK just would have gotten shot, it would have been like, oh, well, that's crazy. I mean, somebody did it. We don't know who. But then the fact that they arrest Lee Harvey Oswald, and then Jack Ruby, a mobster, kills him.
And then Jack Ruby gets killed in prison.
And then, well, I think he died. Natural causes.
Yeah, okay.
I think I read that.
Hey, wink, wink. Jack Ruby died of a blood clot to the lungs.
Huh. But, like, he'd been there for a while, right?
He got ill in late 1966.
Oh, no. So then the same decade. So who killed him?
CIA. All right, we're done.